Google is on fire these days as they have introduced so many features. For example, the deep search, the canvas, and they have also introduced two new features, which is 2.5 Pro thinking model, and they have introduced the Imagen 3 model inside 2.0 Flash. So we are going to use the image model in this video. So we are going to create a brand logo, we are going to create the graphics, we are going to create a real life photos, and there's so much more in this video we are going to cover. And if you haven't subscribed to that, do subscribe to this channel because you are going to learn so much from this channel. And tomorrow we are going to release, I think today we are going to release two videos. One video will be of this Imagen and second video will be of the thinking model, which we are going to use and test that out if it's actually worth your penny or not. So first we are going to use Imagen model 3 or inside gemini.google.com. All you need to do is go to gemini.google.com and try Google Gemini Advanced to have the features that they have introduced. And there is 2.0 Flash. So it is included with their proprietary model, which is actually fast as we compare to the others. So this video will be in the different parts. So first will be about the branding, if it can actually create a graphics for you, for example the logo. Let's test this out. For example, so I'm just telling it to be creative. So telling AI be creative is actually a joke. Anyway, let's see how it can actually respond to my silly prompt. Anyway, okay, there's nothing. Let me do this again. Actually, Google does these type of silly mistakes a lot. Okay, if you compare this to ChatGPT or OpenAI model, they simply don't. So for example, if I type this into the ChatGPT, it will give you a great response here, as you can see here. So it doesn't need to provide any other sort of details, as you can see here. Now let's just test the both out. I told it to use the dark background and I need to use this. Okay, anyway, creating image may take a moment, and let's see if it can actually do this. Okay, it will take a time, and there you go. First, they use the icon related to my niche, the SEO, and choose the background color, which is dark, and there you go. And if you compare it to this is silly, right? Anyway, so this is the first part. I think ChatGPT wins, and Gemini, I really don't like this. Okay, anyway, so let's move ahead and talk about the icons. So if you want to create the icons for your brand or something like that, so let's see. So I need to include this image set because it doesn't understand, as we can all see in the first prompt here. That's it. So if you compare this, let's see who does the job better. And OpenAI hasn't updated their image model yet. So they have the old DAL E3 and they haven't updated it yet, but it still performed better than this. Now they have performed it better, as you can see here. So they use the dark background. So they have included this. So keyword search with different icons for set. And let's see for this DAL E3. This is also good. Anyway, so icons as this, as if we compare to this is also the icons, but I prefer this because this is actually neat and clean as we compare to this. Anyway, so how did you like this? Do let me know in the comment box. So this is about the branding. So I don't think we need to create a banner or something like that because it doesn't work way, but let's see if it can actually create a YouTube thumbnail for us. Okay, for example, create YouTube. So let's see, just for this particular prompt, and if you go here and tell the ChatGPT to do the same, let's see which perform better. Anyway, so let's see if it create in YouTube thumbnail resolution. So if it actually train on that, okay, this looks actually pretty cool. Okay, both created into 1:1 ratio. Yeah, I haven't copied this. Let's create a new one. Okay, the image style is pretty good, and actually in the style of Mr. Beast, not really, but anyway, somewhat style of Mr. Beast, but it doesn't render in the R-shade resolution. So let's see if it actually can do that. Okay, real world tragedy. Okay, so they have the filter installed, so they haven't rendered. So in a way, Gemini wins here. Anyway, so this is about the graphics, this is about the branding, this is about the logo. Let's see how it can actually perform in the real life situation. For example, let's create something with the text on the image. For example here, so let's add the create image of a bear eating bananas, and bear eating bananas. I think this is funny and little bit. So let's see how ChatGPT gonna perform for the same. So let's see if it can actually do the same. Okay, you are in the danger zone. Anyway, this is not how bear eat bananas or even bear eat bananas. Anyway, simply don't like the output. If I say to redo it, let's see if it can actually perform the better. Okay, now the board spelling is correct, somewhat image is also correct. And for example, talking about its USP, so you can add more props to your image. Obviously it won't be the same image, but it will redo the image and add some props to it. For example, if you want to add the 2 baby bears to it, let's see if it can actually do the same. And there you go, you are in the danger zone. So you are in the danger zone. Board is also in the red that applies is actually cool. And not only that, VR is eating in the right way. As you can see, it's had the hands on it and it's peeled. The banana has been peeled and eating it. So this is the right way to eat it, right? Anyway, so let's see if it can actually do with the conversation. Add 2 baby bears to it. So let's see if it can actually do the same. And so it has added the 2 baby bear. Now it's actually the better as with the previous version here. So now you are in the danger zone is also looks realistic as we have seen here. And let's see about, okay, I wasn't able to generate a updated image because it involves baby and is a potential danger scenarios in the danger zone warning. Okay, so they have a filter installed. Anyway, so let's move ahead. So this is about something. Now let's see if it can actually do that with the help of sample image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download a sample image of, let's say, sofa set. So why I'm doing this, because if you have a drop shipping business or something like that, if you want to create an image that can reimagine the furniture you have, and you maybe want to create some variation image on your website or something like that. So for this, and let's see if it can actually do the same. So let's shortlist a simple image. Yeah, this looks really simple and with the vibrant colors. And let's see, okay, create image identical to attached sofa set in traditional vintage house. Let's see if it can actually do the same, if it can actually read the image and replicate that. I don't think ChatGPT can do the same, and for that we need to test that out. For example, here, let it upload. Let's see if it can actually do. Okay, so it says I am just a language model, so I can't help you with that. For this, obviously there is a sofa set here. Okay, so that means it cannot read the image, it cannot create the image while reading the image. So I know this is very confusing. Anyway, it doesn't perform like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the same image just like that and see. That's it. So let's see if it can actually write the image prompt based on this. So here is a vintage style 3-piece sofa set. So now let's just copy this and create image of a prompt it has written. So let's see if it can create the identical image here. We will do the same with this. Create image of something like that. Okay, so they have this again, the privacy issue here, as you can see. Anyway, so yeah, it's actually pretty close, not that close as we can see here. Anyway, this is how you can do it. For example, now add flowers to it, added the cushion colors to red. So let's see if it can actually do the same, because add original images of red color, and there you go. So they have added the flowers but didn't added the what I wanted, a more red color. Anyway, so this is actually pretty close to the original image, not that close. Anyway, so this is about it. This is how this Imagen 3 model will perform on Gemini Advanced 2.0 Flash. And if you think this is something you want, I don't think you want something like this, because there are many other image tools that is available which is far better. For example, the Flux model, think that the Recraft model version 3, which is both are the open source and perform way better than this. Anyway, so this is about the Imagen 3 model inside the Google Advanced. Don't leave just yet, because there are upcoming videos coming on for the thinking model, which is 2.5 Pro, and for that video just click on the next video and you will find that as well. So this is about this video. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel, because I'm begging for it. Anyway, so see you in the next video. Already then, bye bye.